Hello there gorgeous gamers and welcome back to Pure Play TV, and we have our review for Omno, a lovely little adventure game from the one-man development team at Studio Inky Fox. It's wonderful, whimsical and definitely worth a play. Watch on to find out why. Every once in a while, a game comes along that somehow just clicks with you. You don't quite know why, or how, or even what makes it so special. It just is. Omno is one of those games. There's something about it, whether that be its chilled atmosphere, its gorgeous world, or its soothing soundtrack. There's something special about Omno, even if I can't quite put my finger on what it is. There are no enemies to defeat, and no life bar to preserve. In fact, Omno has no HUD at all, instead allowing the shaft bearer you control to be your sole focus. This is partly what makes Omno such a chilled out experience, as you're free to explore the world at your own pace, clumsily climbing rocks or surfing your way around the landscape without having to worry about threats lurking around every corner. In Omno, each of the game's 10 levels gives you a different task to complete. Excluding a few on-screen prompts early on, Omno leaves it up to you to work out what you have to do to progress. Even though it's often obvious, I did appreciate the subtle way that the game guided me onwards without being overbearing. Progression comes in the form of collecting orbs of light that are dotted around the landscape. Collect enough and a pillar will reveal the area's exit, which allows you to move to the next section. There are many ways to go about collecting these orbs of light. You can choose to complete simple platforming challenges or solve some puzzles. What you do is up to you. Omno doesn't force you to do everything in an area to unlock the next one, and that too helps add to Omno's appeal. Each level contains a variety of creatures to encounter and glyphs to unlock, none of which are needed to unlock the next level. I still found myself searching them out anyway, with the glyphs filling in some of the backstories, while each animal can be interacted with, responding to your button prompts in various ways. These animals all have distinct personalities, and if you choose to interact with them, they shed smaller orbs of light. Collect enough of these, and you become supercharged for a few seconds, zipping across the terrain as if struck by lightning. Once charged up, you can then interact with a large obelisk, which unlocks another area of the map or another puzzle to solve. It all plays out in a delightful reward loop, and Omno excels in letting you stumble across its world very naturally. The puzzles in Omno are not overly difficult, but that doesn't mean that they aren't challenging or satisfying to complete. The game uses a few mechanics within its puzzles, and once you understand this language, it all begins to click into place, and again, like everything else, it feels very natural and organic. My only complaints about Omno are relatively minor, and the biggest one is that the game is finished far too soon. I would have happily spent a few more hours exploring the game if I could. My second gripe is that the controls were sometimes a bit clunky, especially during the gliding sections. Again, this is a minor complaint, and Omno doesn't punish you for failing. There's no game over screen, and the game doesn't make you feel silly for missing a jump, even if it should have been an easy one. Omno is a great addition to the puzzle platform genre, and if you consider yourself a fan of that genre, you would be silly to not give Omno a chance. And that is the end of this review. Thank you very much for watching, and if you made it to the end, thank you very much again. Go on down below, comment, like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future videos. Go to the info box for social media channels, website links, and supporters links where you can support the team if you can. I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, bye bye.